Today I wanted to talk about the 3 things that make van life worth it for me.
Oh my god, can we float down the river on it?
Number 1, I think, is the most obvious in this landscape at the moment, which is I don't have to pay rent. That allows me to work a whole lot less, like 2 days a week. I'm currently not working at the moment. And it allows me to travel and go places that I usually wouldn't have time for just on my 2 days weekends. You've seen my hiking videos. I can spend more time editing videos, more time playing with my dog, more time playing video games, because that's a video I'm going to have to do about how I can play a full-fledged gaming laptop on solar power. I like to go hiking. I like to cook all my meals fresh.
What are you doing out there?
Cooking pancakes, mate.
Oh yeah, just in the car park?
And all of that takes time that I don't feel like I would really have enough of if I did have a full-time Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job, or like probably most of you out there, shift work where you work sporadic shifts, you get bad shifts, you lose sleep, and you might not have 2 days off together. And while you can do those things over a weekend, you're probably not, because you're probably just as tired as when you left for work on the Friday afternoon or whatever. You've had a good time, but you haven't rested, you haven't recuperated. And so not paying rent really makes that nice. And the second thing that I love about living in a van is that while doing all those things that I mentioned in number 1, I have everything with me. I have the exact same laptop that I play in my house mode, because I am in my house all the time. I have my Xbox, I have my fan, I have all of my food, I have my comfy bed, I have my at-home bed. You know that feeling when you get back from a hotel and you can't wait to sleep in your own bed? Not me. I have that all the time. I sleep in my own bed all the time. And you know what? I get to do it in places that are beautiful. Right now I'm staring out at Wellington Point, which I've done a video about before, looking at the sea rush in. I think it's coming up to high tide. Magical, beautiful. I've played video games in the bush, the Australian bush. I have played video games in a forest. I've done all these things because my house comes with me, and with my house comes everything that I could possibly want, because it's my house. It's not something that you can really describe until you're in it and you're living in it, and you realize, hey, I don't have to do this. My house is here, so like everything's here. The other cool little benefit is you don't have to like pack away your shopping. That's a weird experience, because like you buy it from the shops, you take it back to the car, and then you just put it away. There's no like packing and unpacking from the car, which is a very frustrating step, because I've done that before when I used to live in a house. Unnecessary. Don't need it. Bring your creature comforts with you. Join a van life. Number 3. This one's... And people walk past. Because I'm in my house. my house is in public. Yay. We're going to do a 3 things I hate about van life, so it can go into that one.
I was very confident you couldn't see through the curtains. And
people staring in your house. Yeah. Okay, number 3. The third thing I absolutely love about doing van life. This one's a touch and go subject for me, but having less stuff, it was very hard for me to let go of a lot of stuff when I had a house and then I converted into the van. I got rid of like 3/4 of the things I had in a house, and it still filled up the van, like to the point that it wouldn't, like to the roof it filled up the van.
Yep.
We're done.
How do you feel?
We have way too much.
What do you even mean about too much stuff?
I don't know how. I don't. we're going to have to 75% it again.
Yeah.
And then I had to get rid of
Vanlife.
3/4 again, and then again, and then again, to the point that the only material possessions I don't have that don't serve at least 2 purposes is 2 stuffed Bulbasaurs I have in the front seats. And honestly, they're probably going to go in the next 2 weeks. The only things I'd grab if the van caught fire, the only things I'd grab is my laptop and my Switch. That's it. Those are the only 2 material possessions that I actually care about. Material, obviously, Nana and Elise. I care about those, but they can run out of the fire themselves. It's okay. Elise is like down here sleeping. So
I'll grab Nana.
Being able to downsize all my stuff was very, very difficult because for me, that's how I remembered things. Getting rid of those things, like selling them, donating them, throwing them away even, felt like I was forgetting the memories that I had associated with those items, those things. But now that I've actually done it, I'm happy that I've done it. And I feel like I am happier for it because I still actually do have those memories. And because they're in my head, they're not attached to physical things. And it might seem, to people who don't have that problem, I feel like it seems a bit silly to have that problem. But for those of you that do have that association, memories to physical objects, you'll understand what I mean. And trust me, it gets easier. Do it. Clean out your cupboard. Throw away your childhood toy. It's okay. It's all right. So in wrapping up, van life definitely isn't for everybody. But it is for me. I love this life. I can never see myself going back to a real house. It has allowed me to go places I'd only Googled, to create new outdoor hobbies that I never would have had time for before. I am happier. I am more positive. I am more active. I'm actually eating better because I'm not tired all the time from working all day. And so I'm eating better because I have time to actually cook myself an actual damn meal. And I'm going hiking. I'm camping more. I'm spending time outside. It is amazing. But for someone like my brother or my mum, I don't know if they could do this long term. So I've been doing this about 12 months, and I look forward to doing more, to getting a bigger van, to getting a 4-wheel drive, and doing this and doing that, and living smaller or living bigger. And but never once in these past 12 months have I thought, maybe I'll go back to a house. Never once have I thought that. And I'm lucky in the sense that my family is close, so I hang out with my brother a lot. So I do have hot showers. I do have a place to stay for creature comforts of a house. So maybe I'm biased, and people that don't have that might feel van life a little bit differently. I have a gym membership. I have all of those things that everyone suggests. But my favorite thing to do is to have a poor man's bath, which is a saucepan with water in it, heated up on the gas stove, and wipe myself down with the flannel. It's not majestic, but I love it. And I poop in here. Because of course I do. Why is that always the first question people ask? Where do you go to the toilet? On the floor, Karen. There's a hole in the bottom of my van, and I shit through it. So when I drive away, it smears on the road as I drive past.
Stop it.
Of course I have a portable toilet. You never walked into BCF before. You crazies. Anyway, van life is pretty good to me, and I feel like I'm pretty good to van life. Anyway, stay tuned. We've got some hiking videos. I found a blow-up crocodile in a river rapids, and then my brother lost a $700 watch. Those are coming up next week, or the next couple of videos, whenever I get time to edit them, when I'm not hiking. Okay, bye! I've got to wait the 20-second thing again, and the timer's upside down, so I don't know when that is, so I'm just going to, I think that was 15, so we'll go to 45. That'll be fine. If videos with adventure, hiking, camping, and more interest you, consider subscribing so you don't miss any videos that I put out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.